Hey, we're rowing the normal way now. With the bow to the front. I gotta look around once in a while because I'm facing backwards. So I've got to check to see if there's any traffic in my way. While I look at myself looking at possibly you in the future. Let's row on home. This isn't a green screen as someone once told me. Man, the comments section on YouTube are making it all worthwhile. This whole visit with meditation is really helping my meditation because you can never get enough of feeling grounded. It's all about what your percentage of staying in tune with the universe's calmness. Haven't you noticed that if you're really calm, it feels good? And have you even noticed if you're really calm long enough, things happen that you wish would happen when you're being grumpy? And they don't happen when you're grumpy. If I go into a big busy store or into traffic in a hurry, I'm held up because I'm the wrong frequency. I know this to be true. I've experimented. I've tested. Why don't you too? Check with yourself, and when you're agitated, just stop thinking about worrying and just look at what you're thinking about. And then see if you can change your thoughts to become loving and kind for being happy with right here, right now, all the time. And I can't guarantee you anything. However, I'm just wanting to pop some of these thoughts into your little noodle. I have a little noodle too. And I need to share some of these ideas because I'm actually having some people tell me that they're pretty young and they're being told to be put on some sort of calming down medicines, some pharmaceuticals, and my meditations are holding their energy, but one 20-year-old in particular that I'm thinking about, that he's not taking any drugs because the breathing is really making a difference on his anxiety. So we can all do it. Every one of us has the capacity to be in touch with the universe's energy. We just do. Right here, right now. When you paid, your attention is the cost. You don't have to pay money to be tuned in with the universe. You just pay attention. You pay with your attention. You align your spine and sit up tall whenever you can and let the universe guide you. Listen rather than speaking all the time like I am on this camera thing all the time. It's a good thing I spent a lot of time listening today so that I can actually blurt out what I thought I heard today, which was how to be connected to the universe one breath at a time is a life-saving thing, especially if you've been stressed out. I'm going to go check to see how the traffic's doing. Oh, and find out if we're almost home. I got to turn a little bit. I was looking too much at how I was looking on the camera, I think. Here we go. Now I'm out of the sun a bit, but that's all right. I'm heading home after a good day of everything. Universal touching me here and there. I even got a little bit frustrated with the traffic, and I had to catch myself. I'm not used to that much traffic. And parking spots. Wow, Sydney was so full of cars today. Tourism's about to get big in Canada, I can tell that. Everybody's curious about Canada. Maybe they're going to come up and buy a bunch of Canada. Or I don't know what, but they're tourists, and artists love tourists, so keep on coming. And I'm selling earrings to people on YouTube. Who knew that would be a deal? That's so great. And I get to meet new people that love art, get new collectors, and make new friends, and other wizards that are doing amazing stuff I'm getting to meet online. Isn't that great? So if you're thinking of doing the Tube of You, give it a go. Because the only thing that's going to happen is you'll have fun. Well, you're going to find out, if you get a lot of bad compliments or comments, then maybe your energy's not appropriate. Or Maybe you want negative comments, because I've seen people I used to be on Facebook, and I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of angry people out there. And I guess in YouTube there are too, but if your channel is putting out good stuff, even on Facebook I was putting out good stuff, but there was a lot of, occasionally there was stuff that was bothering me that was being posted that I would get involved in, and I would get all into being upset. This is years ago. And at first I was doing Facebook so I could find out how messed up or how happy the world was. Well, I've glanced into my wife's Facebook to check since I've been on YouTube, because I've been dropping some stuff on Facebook as well. And I got to tell you, there are people that it seems like they like being angry. And then there's all this like people writing back and telling them they're dumb, and then they're going, I'm not dumb, and they're going, yeah, like, oh, sometimes people are told they're dumb by every post that's come to, like, hundreds of them, and they probably still can't change their opinion, have a paradigm shift, adjust it. I hope you're not one of the people that can't change if you're having trouble and you're mad that you're mad that you're mad. That's another one. I'm mad that I've always been mad. Oh boy, that sounds like a curse almost, doesn't it? You're going to get mad that why don't you get happy that you found out that you're always mad? Yeah, what about that? You know what happens then? Things change. You have the opportunity. If you become grateful that you're discovering that you're not the most desirable person to hang out with, and wondering why nobody wants to hang out with you, and then all of a sudden you realize it's because you're kind of cranky, and maybe you're like something that's undesirable and you've been pushing it away, and all of a sudden one day you go, oh yeah, I'm kind of a crankpot. Well, some people will just say at that point, well, that's who I am, man. And maybe they don't even like people, so they're kind of grateful that no one's even given a poop about them. So it's taken me a lifetime. I think I made it to about 60 where I thought everybody really in their heart wants peace and love. No, they would want it if they knew that that's what the universe wants. But they're too busy being themselves, and the universe is just a physical place. Well, you know what? We're both emotional, electrical, vibrational, that's not physical, as well as we are living in a physical world with this physical body that's mostly electricity, that's being, like, our emotional state, it directs our physicalness, but our physicalness does not direct our emotional, spiritual, universal state. No, that's not even done with thought. That's a whole other energy force, that if you want to feel better than you ever did before, by taking a deep breath in through the nose, you got to tap into the universal energy right here, right now, with me as I just about make it to shore. Row, row, row your boat, one breath at a time, through the nose, mouth closed, getting ready to dock. And let go of all my tension right here, right now. At Stay Home Studios, where we love to take out the boat once in a while and find a way to align our spine. So let go of that breath you take. I was talking and letting it go slowly. Oh, the trees are taking my hat off. I gotta swing around this branch and take you safely around. And we did it! I'll talk to you next time. It's time to go for another cruise around the lake. Bye-bye.